This is a Headgum podcast.
Hey bitch, what is your whole deal? Hey bitch, just tell us how you feel. You wished for a sign from above. Well, here's a podcast about boy sex, fucking, dating, and love. Seek treatment if you're boring as fuck. Seek treatment if you're unlucky in love. Seek treatment if you just can't take a hint. Well, seek treatment with Kat
and Pat.
Hey, it's Catherine with a C.
And it's Patrick. I generally spell that P-A-T-R-I-C-K, but sometimes I'll definitely switch it up.
And this is Mr. and Mrs. Seek Treatment.
I love
and that is a podcast about
our namesakes podcast is about boys
sex, fucking, dating, and love. And we're live in the studio with one of Los Angeles's most best persons in the world. What is that, water?
What are you doing?
What happened?
Drinking water.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't ever shout at my friend on that.
Don't hydrate near me ever again. We're live in the studio with the Tommy Doe.
Hi. Hello. I already had a coffee
fabulous.
earlier, so I'm a little dizzy. So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to,
Okay. You're being grounded. You're grounding yourself.
Are you caffeine forward?
I'm caffeine forward too much, and if I drink too much, I'll be on Jupiter.
Well, of course, and I found out Tommy's an early birdie.
And I found out yesterday that Jupiter's actually where girls go to get more stupid.
Yeah, and boys go to college to get more knowledge.
So we can take different paths to get different results.
Yes, and whatever side you choose is beautiful. And Jupiter is one of the main Oh my God.
And non-binary folks just stay settled where they are.
They said where they are. And you know what else? I didn't get enough sleep last night. Can you believe that?
That's the worst thing that could happen to someone.
I slept from I'm going to say 12:30 to 6.
That's
And for me, I know for Tommy Doe that works.
That's my timeline.
Are you
serious?
serious?
I'm a 6-hour baby.
I'm about a 12-hour baby.
If I'm under 7.5, I might as well get one. Like, there's no difference for me between 7.5 and between 7 and 4. There's no difference.
Richelle, do I look okay? I want to tell y'all something. I know my feet are showing, and I recently found out that I'm already on WikiFeet, and so I'm letting them fly. And take a look. If you like it, take a look.
That's huge to be on
I walked here in a bridal slipper. As y'all know, I was a bridesmaid on Saturday. I was gifted bridal slippers, and it's warm out, and I go, I need a sandal. I go, thank God I have my bridal slippers. So I walked from Silver Lake Pool and Inn, shout out, love it there, to here.
Are you like?
I do. Imagine this. I wake up at 6. First of all, I'm out of breath from talking. Imagine this. I wake up 6 a.m. and I go, I'm not going to take a Xanax to sleep more because I did that yesterday. And I'm once again trying not to get addicted to Xanax. That is my life's work. And life's work is not getting addicted to the pill Xanax because I love it and I love what it does. But I woke up and I go, you know what? I'm going to go sit outside, have breakfast.
At
No, literally at the hotel, at the restaurant. So I grab how fun is this? I grab my laptop, sit in the beam of sunlight. I get a coffee, eggs, and sourdough toast.
Right.
You know what
What else do you want?
That's something when you're talking to your mom on the phone, you tell her you did that, and she says, "That's nice."
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that sounds so nice because people know that's what life's about.
That's what life's about.
Moms know that.
Is being in the sun and eating a nice breakfast.
Yeah.
My moms wish they could do that, but they're single moms that work too hard.
Yeah.
Love their kids and never stop.
Every mom deserves sourdough toast by a pool.
I know.
Yeah.
Not just on Mother's Day, but every day of the year.
Yeah, now to piggyback on that, how are you?
Yeah.
And how are you, of course? Your hair looks. Do you always have great hair? Are you known for that?
What's your journey?
Am I known for it?
Are you known for your hair?
I don't think people know me at all. So
You're crazy. You know that's not true.
Well, for that one, you're crazy.
Especially because you're a former Seek Treatment guest. So you're known for that.
I thought I was gonna come here and pretend that I didn't listen to what we did last time.
Right. What did we talk about, by the way?
Absolutely
Tell us everything we
listened to
talked
it.
about so we know.
There was something about a bunker.
We were in a bunker. It was we were 1 month from Vax.
So we were in the thick of it.
I remember being a dark time. And I
It was a
remember exactly
dark
where I
time.
was, in my old apartment bed.
Was I in my yellow room?
Probably.
Was I in the yellow room?
There was a bookcase behind you.
There
I
was
don't
a
know if that's
bookcase behind
true.
me.
You're a reader.
Well, there can
Or
possibly
internet
I'm
sleuthing.
lying.
Internet
Are you sure
sleuth.
there's
Maybe in the library? Maybe, I don't know. We
Well,
can screenshot it.
In the library with a candlestick.
Yeah.
You know what I love? I love in that documentary Cats, Murdering Cat.
Oh
Don't kill
my
cats.
God!
Don't kill
fuck with
cats.
I
Don't
love
fuck
that
with
documentary, and I
cats.
Don't fuck
love
with cats.
But
I
of course,
love-
with an asterisk instead of you, so it's good for kids.
It's for kids. I love when they zoom in on the outlets in the fucked up video to see where they are. I get off on that. They're I'm gonna
know.
find out where this person is, and they find him. They fucking find him.
Do you know
They're
what I'm
walking down the streets of Montreal via
Yes,
Google Maps.
boom clap.
Or do you know what
Sound
I'm
in my
saying?
heart goes boom boom.
Do you know
beep,
what I
beep.
might leave the industry to do?
What?
Oh God.
911 operator who, in the toughest of situations, finds the girl.
You'd be good at that.
Finds the girl.
Yeah.
Finds the
Somehow
girl
you're-
Holly
You'd
Berry
be
style.
great. I
Like,
mean-
sweetheart, I need you to stay with me on the line, okay? I want you to put the phone in your pocket, okay? Now I want you to try to say what you're seeing around you. Don't, and if he says anything to you, do not tell him the phone's in your pocket.
And honestly, 911, if you're casting, I feel like, not to dig, but like, you'd be great.
I would love to be a gay
100%.
9 or a straight. Thank you.
Yeah, or straight.
9. Oh, I had the saddest.
I'm auditioning for a straight 911 operator today.
I had the saddest like text with my rep today about we were talking about like casting stuff, and I was like talking about this thing, and she was like, "Is there any gay parts in it for you?" And I was like, "Well, there's one
Is
guy
there what for you?
gay parts." And I
Oh.
said, "Well, there's one guy who's kind of asexual. I think I could do."
Just like, please, I'll do anything. I'll buy a ring light.
Oh my God.
I think I could do asexual. Don't you?
I've been reading for straight roles. Can you imagine?
I
and
can
it's been
imagine.
going horribly.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
I
it's
think
been
you could
going
do that.
Straight?
No, don't do that.
You're an actor.
Stop.
Well,
No,
lately,
don't,
that's been my
terribly.
question I've been asking guests is, do you think I could play straight?
I think you could.
Okay, but you think you can't, but
I think
can.
I've met straight people who are.
I'm just like bringing everyone in here, holding them at gunpoint. Holding them at gunpoint saying, do you think I can play straight?
Yeah. No.
And I'll know if you're lying, and I'll shoot you.
I know you could play straight, especially if it's a 911 operator.
Yeah,
Totally.
especially.
I would like to play a straight man or a straight woman 911 operator.
Yes, that's beautiful. That's acting.
Pussy cat wig.
Now, Tommy, since we last had you on the pod, who are you?
Who are
you?
you,
And who do you want to be?
Oh my
What's
God,
been
this
going on in your
question.
world?
Oh my God.
But how do you feel when people are like, what's going on in Tommy's world? Wouldn't that be bad if I said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much and so little, at the same time. Like, I feel like there's like storms happening all the time.
Oh, okay.
Storms.
Yeah, gastric storms.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
well, okay.
All the time.
Me,
Cannot stop.
me Googling psyllium husk this morning.
I can't stop thinking about your journey.
I'll
I'm
tell- I'll
jealous.
say-
I'm jealous of it. by the way.
Tommy?
The sourdough?
No.
Oh.
I told him yesterday
Of course, I'm
something.
jealous of that as
I
well.
told him something that I'm going to tell you.
And
Okay.
kill me in confidence on the podcast.
I told him in confidence. And actually, I've said I'm not ashamed of this because I think a lot of women feel this way.
Well, I think it's
I
less
shit.
shameful. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Lately,
Uh-huh.
once a week.
I think that's great. But don't you think that's great?
We should stop filming and absolutely go to the hospital.
Isn't that crazy?
bad.
Yeah, I know.
But I think that's less shameful than.
That's not shame. I mean, but
Well, it is
it's
shameful.
just
Well, I think
dangerous.
it's-
Think how much shit's in me.
That's not
Think how
even,
much I eat a
no,
lot.
it's not even like,
I think
I'm
it's almost
embarrassed. It's like, we should go to the
aspirational.
hospital.
I eat a lot, and it's in there. It's in there.
I think it's aspirational because of like girls don't.
My
poop.
sourdough toast is gonna be out in 2 weeks.
I think it's aspirational because of girls don't poop culture.
Yeah, but if girls eat, they should be
Iconic.
pooping.
Yeah.
And you know I'm a subscriber to that culture.
I mean, and now I'm obviously embarrassed because everyone reacts that way. They gasp. But I think there's going to be people who comment and women who
Oh.
message me and say, I'm in your same boat.
the community you're going to create around this is unbelievable.
And I'm hoping to change this. I have a friend who's a nutritionist who I've been texting with.
Okay.
I've also been
Is
traveling
there
a lot. And I
advice to
think,
go to the hospital?
no, it's okay.
Is it
No,
okay?
yeah, I think it's okay.
I've
Once
heard
a
worse.
week?
I've heard worse.
Okay. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. But
You are too.
You are a
That
doctor. Don't
sounds
ever say that again.
crazy.
What's straight roll?
Do you want to know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like man 3. No, I don't know.
Man
There's
3.
been a few, and I never turned down an audition. You know what I mean? Like it's like but
I never do an
But it's
audition.
so hard to do them.
yeah, when I read it, I'm like, this tape can't get out there. Please,
Who do you do your tapes
please,
with?
please.
I'm in the unfortunate situation.
I do this. Okay.
Tell.
I
You're safe.
I'm very embarrassed to like be in a room with a person acting.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
As an
It's
Oh,
humiliating.
it's one of the worst things that could happen to
It's
you.
terrible. So I actually have my friend record the lines and send them to me.
Nice.
And then I react.
Wow.
And then I time them out and I react to her recording.
The timing is so hard though when it's like a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
But I agree.
Yeah.
When it's like a chunkier thing, that's what I do. too.
I will admit that I only tape an audition twice before I send it off.
I love
Oh,
that.
of course.
I'm not.
The worst thing you could do is have someone who's helping you their self tape who like, you have it done. You're like, this journey is over, thank God. And they're like, why don't we get one more?
Yeah.
Because you're like, well, what do you mean, why don't we get one
That's
more?
my boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's the worst. I'm in the unfortunate situation of, unfortunately, I was diagnosed at birth as offer only, but I'm not famous. And so that's why I don't get roles. I can't do an audition. I'm like, why would I do this if I'm not going to probably get it? Like,
I think you're going to be in a show really soon.
Yeah.
You're going to be a regular in a show really soon.
we're
I see that for you.
Well, by the way, we're castmates.
Yeah, we're
We're both
castmates.
in season 1 of Hacks.
Yeah.
Season 3 of Hacks, episode
I
1.
can't
Oh
wait to
yeah,
see it.
we're coworkers.
We're
Who do you guys
co-workers.
play?
I think this will come out after I play a gay bellhop named Prion who tells Deborah
Prion,
Vance her
beautiful.
dress is ugly. He's Montreal based.
How'd you
y'all.
prepare for that role?
Well,
You went to the Standard.
it was actually electric because I hooked up the night before. But it
Oh,
was,
so you're full of cum.
but it's the best thing because you
or were
can-
you?
I wasn't full of cum, but it was like an exciting hookup. And then there's no better situation than going to set fresh from an exciting hookup because like that's what HMU girls were made for.
100%. Oh my
Do you
god.
get nervous before going to set? So, like before I go to set, in the before times, I used to get like obliterated the night before just because I was so nervous to go to set the next day. I used to get so drunk, and I would show up hungover. And then if I did a bad job, I can blame it on being drunk. Or
But
being
also, sometimes I
hungover.
think being hungover is better because you're just like less
So loose.
Yeah, you're just like la 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 la.
Yeah.
But then I learned I didn't want to get One time I was really hungover on set, and I was like, I look so bad. I need lymphatic drainage immediately.
Um,
Do you washa?
I Google it how to do it.
Oh yeah.
I Google how to do it.
I
Yeah.
should do it. The way you talk about it makes it sound so.
I don't know.
good.
It's
It's
relaxing.
It feels really good. I think
It
it's
feels
good.
really
Like
good.
it's just like it's good. Like if you're not okay, if you're listening to this, just rub your ears right now. It feels so good. Like
this.
yeah, just like rub your fucking ears.
Can I
Like
still do this?
yeah, and and your eyes and your nose part. It just feels so good.
And then
Like
to do this with the.
Oh.
Tommy, what do you think of this sentence?
Okay,
Well,
huge.
There's something wrong with my face lately.
Is it an honest? Really? What's going on?
There's just something wrong with it lately.
I disagree.
No, I disagree too.
In what way?
Like aesthetically, or
Yeah.
like the way you feel about it, or
Aesthetically.
It physically hurts, or
Yeah, you're
no,
like,
it's just looking like different than it usually used to.
huh?
huh?
Yeah.
Can we go to the hospital for that?
Yeah, I think we should just make a trip, a group trip.
Kill two birds.
Yeah, I'm sure in this conversation we can find something.
Do you
for
need to
me.
go to the yeah? Do you go to the hospital for anything?
One time, whatever. I won't say this actually.
Say it.
Say it.
One time, someone I was hooking up with was like, "You have a really good face."
You do have a good face.
You do have a good face.
But do you know like how that could be kind of like shade?
You have a really good fit. Oh, I know your sick, twisted mind.
Yeah.
And you think that means they don't like your body.
Yeah.
You're sick.
Oh yeah.
I once hooking up with
that's above my pay grade. I don't know how to respond to that. You do
I
have a
once-
good face.
I was once hooking up with this guy and I was like, I'm so attracted to you. And he just like didn't say anything. I was like, noted. I was like, I'm so attracted to you. He's like, you have to respect it.
Ditto.
So
ghost.
are you dating someone?
I'm not. Wait, last time we spoke, I was like in the middle of a relationship. I like
Wow.
had been dating
Who
someone.
was
What
it?
for-
happened?
We dated. We were. Yeah, last time we spoke, I was in probably like 7-month mark, and we dated for another year after that.
That's a long time.
It was a long time.
So you were at the 7-month mark.
Yeah, we hit the 7-month mark, but we dated a year and a 7 months. Yeah,
That's 2 years.
that's why I round up 2 years. It was a 2-year.
Who was it? Was it in the biz?
No, they're a figure skater. We were on tour together.
Because that's
Oh, yeah.
your journey is figure
I'm
skating.
a figure skater, if you
Yeah.
guys don't know.
How can I forget?
Also, like if you're annoyed, I feel like bringing up figure skate. I always bring up figure skating because it's like
How
so
could
part
you
of my
not? It's
journey.
fascinating.
I know, but like it's kind of one of those things. It's like a backflip. It's like people like are like, oh wow, cool, and then they keep doing backflips, and you're like, oh, okay,
Like that
well,
girl on
we
Drag Race.
fucking know.
I do care because I watched
Are you watching the season of Drag
I'm not
Race?
watching this season.
There's a girl whose
sorry.
whole thing is she does backflips, but she had to go home because she was eliminated.
due to being eliminated.
She had to go home.
All the way
She had to
home,
go home
yeah.
because she was eliminated.
You know, I watched a very interesting Australian documentary about something in Katya, like a Russian woman and an Australian guy who are a figure skating duo, and they were really popular. And then
What?
chaos ensued. It was a documentary on Netflix.
Oh,
Something
I
in
don't
Katya,
know.
Harley and Katya, maybe.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyways, check it out.
Yeah, okay.
It was sad though. It was sad. Basically, they
Oh
were,
yes, it was. They were the pair that he dropped her. Oh no.
no, they were like neglected. Like
Oh yeah.
she
that
was kind
is-
of like moved to Australia with no family or resources, and it was just like the World Figure Skating Association, I believe, failed her.
Sure.
Wow.
And so we need
Oh,
to
sure,
re-examine
sure.
those systems.
That feeling
Yeah.
when the sporting governing body fails someone.
They fail people a lot, don't you think?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm
Because
listening.
athletes are like children.
I'm listening to
Yeah,
this.
there's-
I mean, when did you start?
5.
Yeah. So
Isn't that psychotic?
do you miss it?
Five.
No.
Did your
Great.
I can't wait to be done.
Did your parents know you were going to be gay and had that foresight to have you do figure skating?
No, they were actually.
Or was it a lucky accident?
No, it's so crazy that when I came out of the closet, they were surprised. And
Yeah.
I was like, I have
Really?
4 Barbies and figure skates.
Well,
Like,
if
that's
I was a
insane.
parent who didn't want their kid to be gay, which I never would be that parent,
Because being gay is a gift.
it's a gift from God.
That's not
And
what
being
I
yourself
heard.
is your super. And then if I did have my kid do figure skating and then they were gay and it wasn't what I wanted, I would have no choice but to perhaps blame myself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean.
Because a
Where
lot of
are
figure
we?
Where?
a lot of figure skaters are gay, right? Admit
A lot
it.
of them are. A lot of
Yeah.
them are, but there
There
are.
must be straight male figure
there are.
skaters.
Well, I've been on few shows where everyone is straight. especially
Really?
like Prince and
Are they
Princess shows.
Christian?
Especially Prince and
They're
Princess shows.
Christian and Russian.
Wow.
Eastern Bloc European.
Totally.
Yeah. And it's very volatile.
Can you
And
do the
I think those
splits?
guys are hot.
I can't do the splits.
Okay.
I'm very not flexible.
Can you get out? We can go to the hospital for you.
But don't figure
Doctor, he
skaters.
can't do the splits.
But don't figure skaters have to do, like go on one foot and put their other leg way up high.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I'm not a great figure skater. I never
Yes,
said
you are.
that.
Yes.
I'm just okay.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah. Hey, get back out there.
Get back out there. Let's make it happen. Okay, so you hit the 7-month mark.
I had the
as a figure
7-month
skater.
mark, and then there was an age gap between us.
Which
Were you
direction?
were you the Y or the O?
I was the O, and
Is that generally what you want? You don't care.
I don't care. Actually, well, after this relationship, I'm like, I need to be the same,
Oh,
or
interesting.
the
Yeah.
Y, but like not even that big of a Y. Do you know what
Yeah.
How
I mean?
big was the AG?
It's nice to go through life together.
10 years.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I know.
Are we the same age?
We are the same age. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
But yeah, so it was just a natural, like, he got offered to go to Europe for a tour,
Mm-hmm.
and I got offered to write on a show here. And so I was like, so I'm just gonna like be with you?
No.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
This
So
is
did you
recent.
end it because of this?
I ended it. And it was really hard because it was like we were super
my
happy.
God.
was
How
the
are you
show
feeling?
was the show the one that we worked on together?
No.
Okay.
It
So
was
how long have you
before.
been apart?
A year and a half.
How are you feeling?
Good.
Do you miss him?
I do miss him, so here's the tea with that. So
You're gonna get
yes,
back together?
Yeah, no.
Oh, sorry.
I want to be with you. You go to Europe and sing. I want to be with you. If only for a night.
So he went to Europe, and it was a very healthy breakup. It was very sad, but it was very healthy.
Mutual?
Mutual, yeah. But he was younger, so it's like, what am I gonna? And I've realized.
What do you mean?
Well, I realized during that relationship, I was like, oh, I want a bigger commitment, but you can't make it to me because you're in your early 20s.
Right.
I see. You don't want to hold him back
Yeah, that's silly.
from fucking in Europe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. When am I gonna propose to you when you're 29 and I'm 41? That's insane.
Right.
You
Oh,
know
so
what I mean?
12 years.
Right.
No, I just made that up. I just like kind of just said whatever.
I remember those numbers.
Yeah. He was
like running
21. I was
numbers.
23.
Wait, I'm a
so
operator.
12 years.
Sweetheart, I'm realizing you're 12 years older than him, okay?
Yeah. And you're an Aries?
Put your phone in your pocket.
Do you
And
see any
then,
trees? Are you near water?
Wait, you just booked it.
yeah, I think we got it.
Wait, what sign are you? No offense.
I'm a Cancer.
Oh, beautiful. But my dad and my brother.
Really?
My dad and my
Wait,
brother.
a Cancer?
I'm Cancer, yeah. What are you? Oh, we went
Scorpio,
Scorpio.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was just, we had Ruby.
Both
Ruby,
water signs? You're
What's that? I'm Lee.
a Libra?
Leo.
I was
Leo.
told yesterday that
Lee.
I was told yesterday I need to be with air signs.
Oh, by an astrologer?
By
Kind
Ruby
of, yeah.
McAllister. She's an astrologer.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's an astrologer.
wow. Air
Yeah?
signs.
Yeah.
Do you know any?
What is an air sign? Gemini?
What
I
are
don't
the air
know.
signs?
I don't know.
Guys, can we have the hack the
Is there a
mainframe over there?
Virgo?
Thank you so much.
She said Virgo was.
Virgo's a
that Virgo wasn't
earth
good
sign.
though. So Virgo might be controlling.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Those
What's
are
your big
Oh.
what do you mean?
sun, moon, rising.
I
moon
don't
stars.
know.
Sun, moon, star.
We I think I'm
Do you have co-star?
We decided
Yeah.
it's
I know, but I'm
Sag,
like-
right? Sag, Scorpio, and
we just kind of did this yesterday, so I'm scared the listeners are gonna be mad at me.
Ah.
I know. So basically, like my sun's Scorpio, my moon's Cancer, your friend, and my ascendant is actually Sag.
Huge.
And that's my
Beautiful.
mask. I present people, and it can
I
be
don't
seen
know-
my
I don't know
it can be
any
seen
of
my
that means.
personal style. For instance, this Buck Mason polo shirt.
you look great today.
I never wear this shirt.
And why do you look great today?
Oh, well, I'm going on something that might be a date after this.
Love
Okay.
that.
It's so
Have
interesting.
you decided where?
No, because like I never like to decide where, and I hate when the person like asks me where.
It is nice when someone's just like, meet me this time at this place. Don't you feel taken care of, or do you like choosing?
I like being taken care of.
Yeah.
Then why were you the
I'm baby.
O?
That's why you have to be
Yeah.
why not O.
Yeah.
So you say you had a healthy breakup.
We had a healthy breakup. Okay, so
Okay.
here's like where it kind of went really bad.
Okay, go on.
We had a healthy breakup. He started dating another skater, which is fine. Like he's more than welcome to. You should be able to do whatever you want to do.
Agree.
Agree. Hey. And
Agree.
and we should. But this person he started dating already dated another one of my ex-boyfriends.
That is really
Okay,
interesting.
It's always interesting, but that's so gay. That's so.
Let me
that's
think,
just
so, like, this-
gay.
so
You know
you're
what I
like-
mean? There's only 4 gay people.
So let me just tell this story before.
There's
only 4 people.
Me, you, him, and the ex. Yeah.
The thing is that like, so he's also a figure skater. So we were on tour.
His new.
His new. So like I think 6 years
see.
prior, right? 6 years prior, I was dating someone for a year. And
So you've had many boyfriends.
okay, I know this sounds crazy. Like I have a lot of
You
boyfriends.
sound really
Yeah,
normal.
I've had 4 boyfriends.
That's so many.
But I'm also 72, so this is like over a span of
We're the same age.
7 decades.
We're the same age, and I've had 1.25.
But
What?
like, when did you come out?
25.
Okay, yeah.
I've been gay for 10 years. That's an average of one
been gay for
boyfriend
10
every 7.
years.
That's one boyfriend every 7 years. Is that true?
Dog years.
Wait, yeah.
You're dating in dog
That's
years.
one
That doesn't
boyfriend
make-
every 8 years.
But there's also like a
1.25.
period of time where you have to be like, what do I like? What do I not like? Do I like myself? Like all that stuff. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Oh, do I like myself? Well, that's the work. It's tricky, doesn't
my
it? Doesn't it,
God.
love?
So is this? So wait, you were on tour with this person?
Okay, so I was dating someone on tour for a year. We broke
He dated
up.
someone for a year. Yeah.
Yeah, we broke up, and then he started dating this other person, and we were all on the same tour, and they were not very nice to me. Whatever. I left the tour being like, I'll never see them again. They broke up. The guy who was dating my ex
Yeah.
reached out to
see.
me, called me.
Because
Hey, I am
Called you.
so sorry. I want to be friends. Like, I'm so sorry what I did to you. Like, I want to keep in touch. And I was like, okay, fine, great, let's do that.
Sure.
And
it's like when
then
someone's
cut
dying to be
to
friends, it's like
Did they call you because they knew that was coming?
no. And then there was like a big gap between this current ex-boyfriend and then this
wait. So he
guy.
did it again.
I'm.
Are you
Wait,
following?
Well, I'm laughing because I am confused, but I'm so locked in at the same time. I'm like,
I've been being jealous of you.
We're
I'm
on
like,
Jupiter. I'm telling you.
it's the cold bro.
I've been being jealous. I'm like, wow, Catherine really knows the story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. What do you guys think of this?
I wish I could say names, but I don't want to. Do you know
Sure,
what I mean?
Yeah.
we can always give placeholders.
Do you have feelings around him having a new?
No.
What do you guys think about this though? We broke up like this.
Oh,
of a cool
fun.
cover.
Yeah, I feel good about it.
Like a Weird Al parody song. We broke up like this. That could be kind of fun. Anyways, you don't care that he's dating someone new, but it's annoying that it's like this person who has already wronged you in some ways.
Yeah, he's already wronged me in some ways, and he made me feel when they were when they were starting their relationship, they made me feel like get over it.
Yeah.
You know, and
And,
you're
yeah,
like,
we're here to say your feelings are valid.
it's so crazy. I was just like, so yeah. But then I feel like I had a really rough time with that, and now I'm out of.
How long have they been
Those
together?
split.
Are they still together?
They're still together, I believe. Yeah.
It's interesting.
Which
Like
is
the
fine.
longer someone's together, you're like not allowed to be as mad. You're
I
like, well,
know.
now they've been together for 5 years. Like I have to get over it, but I'm
Yeah.
still annoyed.
Yeah. I think I confronted my ex-boyfriend about it.
What'd you say?
I was like, because he came to visit me on a show.
Well, that's intense.
Yeah, and I was like, get out of here.
You said we broke
Yeah.
up like this.
Yeah.
No one likes that. I'm obsessed.
But then we had a little bit of a conversation, and then he was like, I did hurt you, and I'm sorry, and
Aw.
then he apologized. So then I was like, okay, well then,
Doesn't
Great.
apologizing sometimes make it worse though? 'Cause
I
you're
definitely
like,
felt
no,
better
you-
after this one.
Did
Okay.
you?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm
Okay.
like, well, no, you apologize, so you get to feel better. But I'm so annoyed.
I think because I forced the apology out of him.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't like trying to apologize to like
Right. Like make amends.
make amends or anything. I was like, you did something wrong. You hurt me.
Yeah.
You should acknowledge that, and then we can move on. And then he did, and I feel fine.
Yeah.
So do you still feel like you're friends with him?
Yeah. Yeah, we can't be friends now, obviously, because the other guy like is dead to me.
Oh,
But
that's a shame.
if they ever break up, I could see us being friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And are you going on dates now? Or are you out on the town?
I am going on dates. I feel finally fine in my own body.
Oh.
Wait,
Right.
how did you
Kudos,
get
It's
there?
Mama.
been like 6 months. The first year.
Kudos.
We're saying that.
For slaying,
For
spilling.
spilling.
For spilling. Yeah, and I'm scared to like ruin that vibe. Do you know what I mean?
Wow, how did
Totally.
you get there? Because I feel like us and so many listeners would love to be in that place.
It just like happened all of a sudden.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know. I really like.
Is it being 35?
Maybe it is.
It might have happened to me. I actually feel fine.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Because now I feel fine about my body, but weird about my face.
Your face is fine. I don't know.
It's your body that's the issue.
Yeah, it's the body. Yeah, you're punching in the wrong spot.
Like a wise man once said, I have a good face. I'm blind.
You finding that to be an insult is so funny. Someone telling you you have a good face, you're like, oh, you hate me. But you're feeling so young, sexy, wild, and free. You're like, if I bring someone else into this, it might rock with my
Yeah, I'm
equilibrium.
also very intimidated by like culture these days, or like the people
By culture.
by people that are like going on dates with me. Like everyone feels. I feel like everyone cut to us on a podcast.
Yeah.
Everyone has a take,
Yeah.
and and I'm so intimidated. Like every date or every even video I see online, it's like here's why the Treaty of Versailles popped off. And you're like, I don't, why? Yeah.
Oh my
Why
God.
did it pop off? And that's every gay guy I've been on a date with. They're like, and this and this and this. And I'm like, no, cool.
They probably want you to think they're smart and funny because they're
They
intimidated of
are,
you.
but like, give me a second.
I know. You just want to be like,
I'm like,
I know.
yeah, that's good.
just give me a second.
I'm so sick of people liking my personality.
What?
It sucks when someone.
It's okay to have takes. Sorry, I feel like I just like
No,
both
I
But do you feel like people are
I've
trying?
never
Do you
had
feel
a
like people are
take.
trying to impress you
Yeah, maybe.
in a way that feels like disingenuine?
It just feels like they're trying to be the most interesting person in the room, and that's fine. But like, I just feel like one-on-one,
Yeah.
it's so intimidating.
Well,
I find it.
sounds
I'm like,
Yeah.
Right. You're like, can we just like talk, have
can
an
we
exchange?
order? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're telling you something instead of listening to you.
Yeah.
Where are you getting your dates?
He's like, you guys are actually doing it to me right now.
Can we order?
They won't let me on Raya.
Why?
That's insane.
Are you serious? They let,
I don't know,
Look at me. I
someone-
went on a date with a doorknob salesman on Raya. A doorknob salesman.
Okay, people need doors. I'm telling you.
People need doors and they need to open those
Wait,
doors.
Doors
you
are
know him?
universal.
Oh my god, you know holy shit, I love him. I love him. I love him.
That was work.
Oh my god, I gotta get on right.
Is Raya good? I have never been on.
Well,
they
we-
won't let me on.
That's
I'm
great.
knocking at the door. I'm
Yeah.
pounding it
I just
down.
had an exciting back and forth on Raya, but the person doesn't live here, and like the back and forth died. And now
Where
I'm like,
where are they?
I can't
New
say
York?
because it'll be too obvious.
Dubai.
It actually would be too obvious.
I know.
Oh really?
I was on
Oh.
Raya once and no one ever liked me, but I talked to a snowboarder and a guy who was in a band, and then neither of them asked me out. So take that.
And that was Sean White,
haters.
and that was Bono.
Well,
Yeah.
so there's this one guy on Instagram who like talks about like relationship, kind of a Jillian Turecki type.
Sure.
Did I tell you this? And like he matched me on Raya, and like I would never date someone who's like his Instagram thing is like relationship. I'm just,
Right.
I probably am not
You
gonna
know
date
too
that
much.
person.
Yeah.
But he's like kind of cute. So like he matched me, I matched back.
Mm-hmm.
I said hi.
Mhm.
He unmatched. Then I go to, and then he comes up, he threaded. He was like, I'll never understand people who, when you match them on Raya, they don't even say hi. And I wanted to respond and be like, I said
Wait.
hi and you unmatched me.
Wait.
I'll show you the person. I almost like clapped
Does he
back.
live here?
I have no idea where this person lives.
That's so
Wait,
funny.
and then he came up to you?
He didn't come up to me. What do you mean?
Wait, I don't even. What are
I
you saying?
worry
I didn't
about-
follow your story at all, actually.
Tip for that.
This person that my ex-therapist actually told me about, so I started following him.
I worry about someone who's like
Look at this kind of
a
content.
dating expert.
I know.
This person looks like
But you know who?
a sociopath.
But do you know who loves him is Jillian? Miss Jillian.
Can I read? I wish.
Read it.
I know.
Read
You
it.
can't. No, you can't.
Tommy, I need you to look at this
Oh,
and read this
God.
caption.
Because it's actually
No.
embarrassing that I follow this person.
Why? No, it's not. It's not embarrassing to ask for help. I need lots of help. And I love the help that I get.
No,
I
is
love
it-
money
is
and it comes to
this-
me easily.
But
Do you
I love
take
that-
actual advice from this? No.
I
this
don't-
is just a-
Did you read
this
the
is-
caption?
Yeah, this is just silly, right?
don't-
You're like having fun.
I don't take advice from anything.
Okay, great.
For better or for worse.
This
That's for
person,
better.
this person a therapist told me about. So I started following him, and then he matched me on Raya. I just say the whole story again.
It's just always interesting when someone's a dating expert because it's like, well, what's your relationship status?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like Patty Stanger.
Meet my
Right.
millionaires.
Meet my.
millionaires.
Yeah.
That TV has gone only downhill since
No,
then.
that's peak.
That was everything.
Peak.
You know, I have a new nickname for you, Mr. PAT.
Yeah. Literally, it's like, where's Mr. Pat?
Let me
Do you
ask
like
you
that?
this: should I change my laugh in 2025?
No.
Should you change your laugh?
In 2025.
You have 6 months.
No, I think it's endearing. You have this like rebuttal of your laugh. You go, and it's really
That's
funny.
very accurate.
Yeah.
A rebuttal of my laugh.
Yeah, like you jerk back, and it's funny. Yeah.
Wait, by the
An
way,
exorcist?
you have a great face.
What a great face.
You're a great laugh rebuttal.
Yeah.
Tommy, what do you love that's not work?
Yeah.
Like, what brings you joy?
And not and you can't say figure skating.
What brings you joy? By the way, I love your one nail that's painted, and shout out.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's just like me in my room being like 16-year-old girl. Being
No,
like,
that's literally so like in the middle of class, like coloring her
Yeah.
Adidas.
This is me.
Or
at,
Adidas,
this is
as
me
you
at
might say in
work,
Europe.
By the way, this is me at work. I'm just like,
Oh my god! So are you guys working in a Zoom room?
We're in a Zoom room.
That's
Yeah.
too bad. It'd be fun to be together.
I know.
Yeah,
With
but-
me, and I should be in it too.
Yeah.
It's
Shout
also
out. And by the way, shout out for me not being in it. But I didn't ask. I didn't ask.
it's fun to be on Zoom, but it's also fun to be in person, but it's also fine to be on Zoom.
I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello.
Wait. Sorry, it's so literally hello. More people on our podcast should say that. Wait, hello. Sorry, I got nervous because yesterday, while we were recording, I got a text from my dad that said like call me, and so I obviously was like mental breakdown. So my watch went off, but everything's okay.
Wait, can you read?
And it ended up that he actually didn't say call me. He said call me Charlie, which is my brother's name.
Okay.
And he wanted to talk to my brother because my brother had food poisoning.
Okay.
Hello.
For some reason, this is feeling not fun. This is feeling not.
Sure, we're
fun.
doing it's very this is a very phone forward episode. Let's see.
It's
What,
most
this
recent.
is and can I say this is in relation to what might be related to the date? Hold on. What's
No,
oh,
don't
I'm
read
sorry,
it.
I wouldn't do
I'm
that.
telling you, read it and say, don't you think that feels too abrupt?
One second. Can you hold on. 1 second. That's completely normal, Pat. Okay, so what do you enjoy when you're not working?
I don't know.
And it can't be figure skating.
I love going to dinner. I love.
Are you a foodie?
I'm not really a foodie.
Okay.
I just like the
Sitting in a booth.
yeah, a booth, and I just like the play of it all. The present. There's like
Yes.
the
It's theater.
yeah, the theater of
At
it
the
all.
end of the day, life is about sitting in a booth.
yeah.
Guess I saw
I'm
it
a
at
booth girl.
I had a great booth night last night at the Black Cat.
Okay.
I went on a date with a bisexual there.
I frequent the Black Cat.
Is that? I feel like people are always going there because
I
it's
really
so
like
centrally
it.
located.
Who'd you
Yeah.
go with?
My beautiful, beautiful, beautiful friend from high school.
Mm.
Okay, actually, y'all will appreciate. His name's Patrick as well.
Oh,
Oh.
huge.
So
Why have I never heard about this person?
Uh-oh.
You should know him because he
Is he
knows
gay?
you. He's gay.
So you have a gay me, you
I
have
have
a
a
gay
g-
friend from high school named Patrick, and you have a gay uncle
Are
named
they the
Patrick.
same age? Are they the same age? Maybe we should set them up.
my gay uncle's last name is Patrick.
Okay, cool. Wait, a last name is Patrick.
Yeah,
Wait, what is the first name?
Michael.
I guess I thought Patrick
Michael
must
Patrick King?
No, Michael Patrick. Someone named Michael Patrick is my
be gay cousin.
Actually, my cousin, my mom's cousin.
But he seems like an uncle because he's O.
Copy.
yeah,
Dur.
and
He's
we love him
Oder.
and shout out.
Registering.
Now, my friend Patrick Scott, who is actually a writer's assistant in Hollywood, California, my high school friend, and he was like, okay, I got emotional saying this last night because let me tell you this. I saw this TikTok. I know. Well, don't even get me started on you replacing me. Every day there's a new girl on the Instagram.
Yeah, who is it?
That's not us fighting. Okay, so I saw this TikTok. Of like this like chubby girl and her gay friend like giggling. Like they were like in high school or something, and like the comments were mean and whatever.
Ah.
And then I was like, I started literally crying in my room because I was like, there's nothing more sacred than being a chubby girl in high school and you connect with a young gay boy and you guys
Right.
laugh like no one's ever laughed before.
Yeah.
Right.
And it paves the way for these kind of friendships that I have today.
Totally.
And that's why I was with Patrick Scott. And I told him last night, I was like, I remember being in Miss Bacher's U.S. history class and sitting in the hallway on a group project and just like,
Yeah.
no one knowing why we were laughing so hard. And it's like, because I'm a chubby girl and you're a gay guy. And that's the bond you cannot break.
Oh,
That's me.
You know what I
and
mean?
that's so
That's me and Catherine
sweet.
Robbins, except that she was like pretty fit.
Except she was like Miss America.
And that literally doesn't count.
Wait, is this him?
I can't see.
Wait, I think I've met Patrick Scott.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
heaven on earth.
Yeah.
Should I follow him?
Yeah.
He doesn't follow me, by the way.
Uh-oh.
Is that him? Let me see.
Oh my
Because
God.
another writer's assistant follows
He
him.
literally listens to the podcast, so shout out. That is him, yeah.
So if he listens, yeah.
I was saying, I was like, have you ever met Patty? He's like, I don't think so. I said, y'all should meet.
Oh, so here's an update.
I'm
so
sure you've met him. He's really talented and wonderful.
I did respond to unfollow Mama Unfollow.
What'd you say?
I said, haha, no, I was just kidding around with Lucas. So if those who listen to our Lucas Gage app know that his friend who unfollowed me, he told
Phil taught me it.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm in the parking lot.
He goes,
I'm just like,
to quote you, hello.
hello.
basically Lucas Gage got a FaceTime call on the pod from like
7 women.
7 women.
Okay.
Do you ever group FaceTime?
All the housewives? No, I don't.
So
Me neither, and I didn't-
it would be alarming to see.
I didn't
right?
even know that was.
Me neither.
Well, they were all together in one? Or there was
No,
like, you can do
7
it all
windows. He's like, I got to answer this. It's like
on
7
FaceTime?
people.
Oh.
It was so beautiful.
I didn't know
you
you
can
could
do
do
that.
that.
It's like a
I guess I have
Google
no
Hangout.
friends.
Yeah, sorry, you have no friend. No, actually, I get self-conscious that I'm not in enough group chats.
I don't want to be in a group chat.
Oh,
it's
let's start
too
one.
chaotic.
No, let's start one.
Okay, let's start one.
Me and you're like, that's
Just
not
us.
a group.
Yeah.
It's too stressful. Do you like texting? New segment.
Do you like
Oh my
texting?
God.
Yeah. Do you like texting?
No, sorry. We're
You're
talking about
you want
7
us
women.
dead.
We're talking about 7 women. on
the sequel is for you. women.
Edward Albee.
And so one of them had unfollowed me once. And so when I was confronted with her face, I had no choice but to be like, that woman unfollowed me. So then throughout the
Did you tell her
episode-
that?
No, I didn't like interface.
But it was
with her.
implied.
No, I told Lucas, and then basically throughout the episode, we did refer to her as Mama Unfollow. And then he told her that I said that. So then yesterday, this woman DM'd me and said, "Do you need me to refollow?"
No.
I'm the most scared I've ever been in my entire life. I've never
A
been
car
scared.
just crashed into the studio. A car just slammed it into douche.
Yeah.
Do you
That's-
need
it was
me?
just, you need me to refollow. And then like
No,
so
you're sick.
so
you're
she
sick.
so Mama Unfollow
You're
said
sick. We gotta go to the hospital.
so she said, "Do you need me to I didn't see this part because I was refusing to open it.
Yeah, which was my advice. I go, just don't open it.
In the open it,
But you can mark it unread. You can read it and then mark it
But
unread.
wait, Tommy, does that show them that you've read it still?
No. I think it takes
think it
away.
might.
Oh,
Let's test it.
fuck,
Let's
I've
test
been
it out.
doing it.
Let's
Okay,
test it
let's
out.
test it out.
In a second.
So
Oh,
she
this would be
said
bad news. I've been doing it.
So she actually said, "Do you need me to refollow you, Missy?"
Oh, that's funny.
I know. So then I said, "Ha ha ha! No,
think
I was
so.
just kidding around with Lucas." And then
Oh my God, I can't believe you answered.
So then she said at 5:53 a.m. Okay, well, next line. Maybe if we actually met, I'll refollow you. New message. Then I'll do your podcast. But podcast is 2 words.
We gotta get her on the pod. Maybe if we actually met, I'll refollow. That's what I say to everyone I ever have followed. Oh my God.
My body's vibrating at a frequency I can't
Oh
even
my
handle.
God.
That is
Double-
insane.
I'm gonna double tap.
I've literally
Oh my God.
double tap.
I double tapped both.
End of combo, double tap.
And I double
Wow.
tapped
Okay, so
this time.
back to business.
Oh, hi.
Before the podcast, you were dating someone. You were in a bunker. Who
I
are
was in
you?
a bunker.
Who are you now? You're writing for a new television program. If we can say that.
Yes, we're waiting for a new program.
auditioning.
I'm auditioning, just hanging out, living life. I feel good. I'm
Yeah?
going on dates, but you know,
Where,
if they
wait,
work
where
out.
are you getting dates?
Hinge.
Oh, Hinge is a cesspool, don't you think? And so
No.
is all of them.
Well, I'm still single, so
Yeah.
that's for. But it's
Mm.
also like,
How could you be single? Look at you.
isn't it so insane that you can feel like so much love in your life and feel like, oh, I really trust this person, I really love this person, they trust me and they know me. To like looking at photos of like strangers being like, how did
Yeah.
it's like you
Oh.
got me fucked. To be
Yeah.
like, are we compatible? It's like
I know.
on
I
Hinge,
know.
it's like the
It's
prompts are
Sisyphean.
like
Oh, it's Sisyphean, by the way.
the-
It's Sisyphean, comma, by the way.
by the way.
Missy.
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 Dating is Sisyphean, Missy.
It like to respond to someone's prompt, what I would be doing on a Sunday, relaxing with my
Yeah.
cat. It's like, how do I know if we're compatible? Am I gonna go to coffee
I
with
almost
this person?
threw up the other day because someone messaged me, favorite Housewives franchise, go. I'm setting myself on fire.
No, I'm on
Yeah.
fire. I'm running through the
Meaning,
town
like,
on
that's a
fire.
great-
I'm
question.
covering myself in the oil
Yeah.
and the parachute.
But the thing is, and do you guys know what? The craziest thing is like when I started dating Brian, I remember I was like, show me your Hinge profile. Like, let me see.
Mm.
Like let me see what you were putting out
Yes.
and see. And I was like, I would never swipe right on this in a million
Yeah.
years. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
And then I met him in person and I'm like,
It has to be IRL.
It's just vibes,
Right?
Yeah.
Everything is just vibes.
That's
I
why you can't even do Grindr because you can get there and be like, it's so not this vibe.
It's. I don't know if you guys can. Is it the way that people move their mouths to you? Because to me, it's how they talk. It's like
Yeah, a little
photo
bit.
to talk, and I'm like,
Yes.
oh, I did not picture
sound of
Yeah.
the voice.
how you would use a sentence this way, and you're like, oh
100%.
fuck, this is so crazy.
What about speed dating? If I was single, I'd go on a speed dating event. I
Do
think
they
that'd
have
be
those for
fun.
gay people? Just Akbar.
They do. I feel
I don't want a speed date.
it seems fun to me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so many boys, so little time.
Maybe I'll just do it for my column.
Yeah.
How's everyone's comms going this week?
My boyfriend's like, what are you doing?
That
I'm
was
like,
like when you were
with my toes.
when you were a teenager, you were like, well, when you grow up, you have a column.
No, everyone gets a column when they turn 18. Wait, so whether or not you choose to use it. And if you don't use it, you lose it.
Look to your right, look to your left. They both have columns.
Yeah, by the way, I love doing my advice column, but I haven't heard from my editor in a while. Maybe I should reach out. Yeah. It's so funny. 'cause
Oh, you do have a column.
I do have a column, and it's funny. 'Cause every few months, I think she'll forget about me, and I'll be like, "Hey, would love to do the column." She's like, "Great, let's do it." I'm like, "Okay, cool."
Maybe I should do my Substack again.
That's the age-old sentence.
Yeah.
Maybe
hard.
I
Yeah.
should.
I heard April 11th is a good date to release things into the universe.
Really?
Why? What
Oh
do you
yeah. How
mean?
did your session with Miss Ma'am go?
Miss Ma'am,
Is
I
that
have
the
a
eclipse?
healer.
Oh, okay.
I have a healer from New Zealand. It was actually a really good session. Basically, I've been seeing this woman instead of going to therapy because I just felt like I was like yelling about my trauma again and again in a way that made me feel like worse and worse.
Mm-hmm.
And this woman's all about just like, she's like, life is so simple. You just be grateful for what you have
Yeah.
and like move through life with gratitude. And
Yeah.
that's
Totally.
literally all you can do
Yeah.
because you can't control anything.
Has this always been here?
It's new.
Julius Caesar.
It's new.
Cleopatra.
Cleopatra.
We're the
And
Cleopatra
so-
and Mark Antony of our time.
Yeah, of course, of course.
My anima is Cleopatra. Your anima is
Yeah, we just learned about, do you know about
anima.
like Jungian analysis?
No, what
Me
are we
neither.
talking about?
Did you play Mortal-
Enemas?
No.
I know.
Common misc.
Mm.
Inception.
And so apparently, Ruby McCullough, we both are not qualified to speak on this.
Yeah.
She was telling us about something called an anima, and I didn't really understand it, if I'm honest.
And when you were little, did you play Mortal Kombat and did you know how to do animalities?
Oh, yeah.
Do you like computer games?
Yeah, I do.
The Sims.
I love The Sims.
I love this.
So special. Do you know there's going to be a Sims movie starring Miss Robbie, I believe?
I feel like that's too one-to-one,
Exactly.
Exactly.
right?
And that's the note, isn't it?
But if you want to cast all three of us,
Of
we'll
course,
do
and we
it.
are
Yeah.
excited to
It's-
announce that we're all in the Sims movie.
Operator.
Oh, what should I play in the Sims
Man
movie?
free.
I want to be the girl who dies doing woo woo.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
I'm just the pool you drown in.
Yeah. How good is The Sims?
I love The Sims.
I feel like I tried to play it again during lockdown, but I couldn't like get the
Yeah.
right software. Have you played
nothing-
it recently? Or
I haven't
was
played
this-
it recently.
Yeah.
I don't have PC, but it's for Mac too, right?
I'm sure it must be.
I feel like now it's like
It
all
must be.
online in a way that I
Yeah.
felt like I was like it doesn't hit the same when you're
know.
not waiting for it to load.
I
Hey, is it
know.
subscription based?
I think maybe.
Oh my
Just like
God.
something about like going out, like sending your Sims out to work to make their money to put food
There's
on the
you
table.
mean there's simoleons?
The simoleons. Yeah.
Do you mean that? Do you know what I love? There's something better. Like here's what I miss. And my brother sent me a meme. First of all, everything's a meme, and I've had no new ideas. But like it was memes like turning your, and this goes back to feet, and this is the foot episode, and so keep jerking off. Going to press the like part of the desktop that's like on the floor with your toe.
the button.
Oh,
With
yeah.
the button.
With the button,
Yeah.
and then you wait for it to load.
Yeah.
Right?
I had that thought when during COVID when people would push the walk sign with their foot to cross the street.
Well,
and
that
I
is-
thought of that, and I was like, "This is dark times."
Do you
Full
feel
circle? Dark times?
Yeah. Do you feel like healed from COVID, or are you still like just processing
No,
it?
manic. I'm
Right?
manic.
Manic.
I don't feel healed at all, and it's because the world is just going, and we're just like,
know.
okay, well,
Along for the ride.
I guess I'm here, holding on, one
Yeah.
hand.
I guess huddle up. I guess I'm here.
Hello.
And who do you want to be? What's your dream? And has
Yeah.
it changed since we last spoke to you?
I don't know. I feel like for a long time my dream was just to be a writer, and I feel like that's sort of happening now.
Does it feel
and
as
I know.
amazing
feels
as you
really
thought it
nice.
would? Yeah.
Hmm?
Does it feel as amazing
Or
as you
did-
thought it would?
or
Have your
did you-
dreams come true?
Or did you, Olivia Rodrigo, get the things you wanted and it's not what you imagined?
It it is kind of what I imagined. But I just never dreamed past it. I was just like because
Exactly.
it felt impossible. I
That's
was like,
exactly
I
where
don't
I've been for like 2 years.
I was like, I don't know if this is gonna happen, and then it's happening, and it's like, okay, this is really cool, and it feels good, and I just like to live in that space, and so I'm just enjoying the space that I'm in now.
Yeah.
I guess.
That's
But,
amazing.
yeah, I never dreamed past it, so now I'm just like, what do I do? And I guess everything's just
know.
icing, right? Everything's just like
Yeah.
great.
I know, but you
Cool.
do lose a certain driving force when you have one goal for so long.
Yeah,
It is tricky to try to choose a new driving force.
I know.
But how amazing that you're both doing this thing that like millions of people in the world want to do and
I
will never
know.
be able to.
It just feels so good to like, and you both, I'm sure, like, real, like just.
And
And I'm
I'm
sure you both feel this way, but like it's just so cool to like make stuff and then have people you like that stuff.
Totally.
Oh my God, the dream.
And then people making their own stuff and then like asking you to help with their stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait, that's all I ever want
I
in
know.
this
The ultimate.
world.
Yeah.
What were you writing on before this current proj?
Miracle Workers.
Oh right, okay. So that just finished.
No, that finished like right before the strike.
Oh, then thank God the strike's over.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
That was like
Yeah.
almost like I forget.
It was a weird summer.
Yeah.
Were you here during it?
Yeah. I was picketing.
Oh, and of course.
Of course I was.
Where
here.
did you go?
Where did I went actually, I did a few weeks on Disney on Ice.
No, I mean, like, where did you pick it?
So sick.
Netflix.
Me too.
Yeah.
That was kind of a hub, though.
Yeah.
In a way that felt like you had to look cute.
Yeah, I never made to Disney.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Ice show you've done?
You did the opposite of picking at Disney. You did Disney on Ice.
Yeah, that's right.
You better have been having a picket sign when you were skating around that little rink.
Yeah. For the longest time, I was like, skaters need a union. And then when the strike happened, I was like, thank God there is no union.
Yeah.
honey.
So can you do the thing where you put your leg way up high?
I cannot.
Don't bring that up again. He said he couldn't.
Stop talking about my shortcomings.
What's your favorite
Stop
show
talking
you've
about my
done?
shortcomings. My favorite show?
On Ice.
I think High School Musical, the Ice Tour.
So
Who were
fun.
you?
I was a brainiac.
Oh my God, amazing.
You think that's racist? Yes or no?
I think it's racially insensitive.
Yeah.
And that's why he knows Corbin Blue, who officiated my friend's wedding. Shout out.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's,
really?
Yeah. Corbin
Shout
Blue
out.
was promoting an
that.
album, and so he came on tour for
That's so
3
fun.
months, and he.
And did he play Corbin Blue on Ice?
Well, the thing is that no, he didn't. We
He
would do
played
our
Zac
2-hour
Efron,
show,
Or did he play
and
Zac
they
Efron? Or did he play Vanessa?
Yeah, he played Vanessa. They would do a 2-hour show, and they would build a stage on the ice, and he would do a 15-minute concert. So our show felt like an opener, a 2-hour opener to Corbin Blue's 15-minute album
I want to
promotion.
do a 15-minute concert. That's amazing.
It was amazing, yeah.
Well, you know, so I saw him in Kiss Me Kate, which he did with my friend who got married, and he was so fucking good. He was like tap dancing upside down.
Yeah, he's
was
very
incredible.
talented.
I love that show.
Is he an ice skater?
He's not an ice skater.
Hence the
He's
building
an
the
actor,
stage.
I think.
Can he put his leg way up high?
I mean, maybe.
Oh my God. Yeah, so dreams are coming true in Hollywood.
Do you know what
Life
meme
is
is
good.
always funny?
Meme?
What?
meme?
It's so special when a meme is always funny. The
Yeah.
Camp Rocket entrance. Like
Yes,
when anyone
yeah.
uses it for anything, it's
Yeah.
always so funny.
It's so funny.
You know what meme is also always funny? Me and my friend who's 1 year older than me, and it's like the young girl with her grandma.
Oh, yeah.
That always hits. That's always
I
how it
know,
feels.
It's special.
I've been seeing some Jenna Maroney memes that are
Oh.
so funny.
Yeah.
I think a few weeks ago, people were posting photos of themselves like at 21.
Oh
And
my
it was
God.
like Jenna Maroney. Someone tweeted a photo of Jenna Maroney, and it was like, "I'll post a photo of myself at 21 in 5 years."
She is genie in a bottle.
Genie.
Are you watching anything good right now?
What am I watching?
Exactly.
No, I just watched. Unfortunately, what is that Nickelodeon thing?
Oh my God,
no.
same.
Did you watch the bonus episode?
I did. I
It
started.
doesn't look good. It's like Drake on Zoom.
Stop it. Stop it.
I was like, "What is
is.
this? 2020?"
I watched the preview of it, and it was like Drake on Zoom. I was like, this did well, and now you're like,
Now
can we
you're
get
trying to-
anything else out of
yeah.
it?
Right, I feel that way too.
Oh my God,
I
I'm
started
happy
the
he's
first
getting
10 minutes and I
support.
stopped.
Do you know of the bonus episode? You know what? I can't. I'm addicted to
What?
blowing through. I'm addicted to blowing through old Top Chef seasons now.
Blow them.
Blow them.
I'm gonna blow chunks. Remember that phrase? I'm gonna
Yeah.
blow chunks.
Oh, chunks. I've been rewatching Sex and the City, of
Oh,
course.
so good.
So good. It's on Netflix now, which I don't know how I feel about that, but also who cares?
I mean,
who
at this
cares how I
point-
feel?
Yeah.
Honestly, who the fuck
At
cares?
this point, my main question is what's going on? Do you know what I mean?
yeah, what is going
People
on?
killing, people dying.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Now, here's a question.
Practice what you preach. And return the other cheek. Father, 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 help us. God us
Oh,
from
my
above.
back is always-
Got me
My back is always-
questioning.
Where
But
is
the
the-
film when you had no idea, you know all the lyrics.
Yeah,
to
that
Where's
was
Love.
crazy.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
I do, like John said, have a lyrical mind.
You have a
No, I just like connect with lyrics so much more because I don't really hear music at the end of the day. The words.
Are you
The words are what?
The
Well,
word-
you're a writer.
These words are my own.
Yeah.
Natasha.
fuck, Mary, kill? Music,
These
lyrics, or
words-
songs?
Okay, fuck music.
or songs where they famously come together in the same arena.
Remember that Hugh Grant movie, Music and Lyrics?
Oh my god.
I missed it.
I love him.
Love another drug.
Isn't he bad or something?
Isn't he
Whatever,
bad?
I love him.
Wasn't
No,
he a
He got
Oompa
blown in a
Loompa?
car. He got blown in a car.
Oh, everyone should get blown in a
Yeah,
car.
let
He was
him get
married
blown
to-
in a car.
He was
Come on.
married to Mama Hurley.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Suck my clit in a car.
And it was from a sex
For
worker.
once.
It was from a sex worker before we were ready to have that conversation.
Sex work is work,
Yeah.
bitch.
And who's having that conversation.
Now let me ask you this.
Let's have
No,
it.
I ain't ready for that
let's have
conversation.
No, let's have it
Let's
now.
dive in.
Tommy, you're famous for not being ready for that conversation on sex work.
let's have it. Yeah.
Y'all, who's everyone's crush of the week? And this can be a person, place, thing, or idea.
I have an amazing one.
Okay.
Women's stories.
Women's stories?
No, I got.
Is that what you said? Women's stories? Yeah, me too. Same. My question of the week is women's stories.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
I'm listening.
Try writing me a role in your show.
Stories with a strong female lead.
No, because I'm listening to on audiobook. You heard the moments of it when we got my car yesterday. Kara Goucher's The Longest Race, her story of like she was like she was when I was in college, like kind of one of two it girls of American distance running, and it was special because she was a brunette and the other one was blonde, and they were rivals. But then they ended up coming together to train together in an electric 1 year period. But and she did that because she was leaving her training group with this guy, Alberto Salazar, who was like an American star of the marathon in like the late 70s, early 80s, who then became Nike's it coach. But then it turned out he was like kind of doping everyone up. And then she left to bring down Nike. And
oh yeah, wait, I definitely heard this.
Yeah, it was in the NYT.
Yeah.
And
from Boston.
But like I'm listening to it. It's just like I'm listening to it, and I also read another runner from around that same time period who sometimes was an it girl, Lauren Fleshman. I read her book like last spring, and like it's running is so interesting to me because it's like just these. It's like such a stupid, simple task, but like people, it's just so interesting to me to hear their journeys. And I was like listening to her story on the way here, and I was like, I love these women's stories.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love how you said it coach. I'm like, enough about it girl this,
I know.
it girl that.
No, it's a coach.
It coach.
Yeah.
He
What about
was-
it president?
Yeah. The latest it president.
At first, he got a 4-year ban for.
How crazy that it's like,
No,
I
it's
know.
gonna be it's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be May.
that's gonna be May.
Oh my God,
It's just the years are flying. Yes.
Yeah.
know.
Are you on JoJo Siwa TikTok watching her new dance?
She's on my TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm not seeking her out, but I have no choice but to see her.
You
I
must.
love
pretty
that quote
crazy.
where she's like, no one in my generation has ever made this dramatic of a change.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
What is your TikTok algorithm?
It is a lot of astrology.
Okay, yeah.
A lot of JoJo. And then I don't know if you looked at the eclipse yesterday, the solar eclipse.
We
but
did
like,
check it out.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of fear mongering around that. It was
There
like
always is.
oh, it was just like videos of like a lot of sharks swimming in one direction. They're like, they
really?
know something we don't know. And
Okay,
I'm like,
love
well,
that.
they definitely do.
Yeah.
If you think I know
Where
everything
are they
sharks
going?
know.
That was Pat's account.
I was gonna say, I wanted to make this joke. Me after 2025 when I changed my laugh. No one in my generation has made this dramatic of a change. And I'm, like,
See?
and I'm laughing normal.
I like it. Okay.
It's a hit.
It's a hit.
Do you have a crush of the week? What's been tickling your
I
fancy?
know that mine was women's stories.
So it's a tough act to follow.
It's really a tough act.
Mine's straight white men stories.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, let's
No, I
flip
don't know
the
what mine
script.
is.
Enough
Yeah.
of this.
well, you know, I
Enough.
have a noticeable disdain for women according to one listener.
Ooh,
And yet my crush of the week is women's stories.
There's one commenter who was annoyed with Pat.
What are they saying?
That I have a noticeable disdain for women.
I've been thinking that this whole time. I've been sitting here being like,
That's Tommy's account.
misogyny vibes.
Yeah. Your
giving
account
you
is
hate
that,
women.
my account is sharks know something we don't.
Yeah.
Do you
it's
actually
called
know,
How
do
to
you know what made me
Breathe
laugh so
Underwater.
much? Emily Wilson on her podcast, they I guess they had a video go viral, and obviously we're getting crazy comments because two beautiful women. That's what
Yeah.
that's what they deserve.
Yeah.
They did like an award ceremony for and the meanest comment goes to, and then like read them all out loud. I was
Yeah.
like, this is so
That's
good.
all right, yeah.
I wish I'd thought of that. So
Yeah.
genius.
Yeah.
And let the handles ring out.
Yeah.
Let the
I
people answer for themselves.
And let
Do you get crazy people in your comments?
I do. People in my DMs.
Really?
People who are really mad, don't like me.
Because you're too funny.
Well, I think it's because people think I hate gay people, which
Right.
is so true.
Oh, that's-
which is like, I respond being
know.
like, check.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
My fan also suspects that I hate gay people.
Yeah. Internalized homophobia, et cetera, et
Yeah.
cetera.
It's like, it's pretty external.
Which is like, yeah, it's pretty external.
My crush of the week is the dish that I had last night at Erewhon.
Okay.
Oh, that was so special.
Right. You would never think, when you just see something, you're like, I don't know why, but that container looks really special.
Mm-hmm.
All it was, so simple, so simple. Tofu and edamame, deeply bathed, drenched in a like a ginger miso sauce.
I'm
Yeah.
salivating.
It was just, and it was cold, and it was just like the protein I craved, the veggie I craved,
Right.
and it was so much of it.
But sometimes people say tofu is bad for boys.
Why is that?
I don't know.
People say tofu is bad for me too because I have PCOS, but it's protein and it's good. So
Yeah.
get
Why is it
over
bad for boys?
Someone's like said that once.
Is it like soy milk? It grows like
I guess.
estrogen or something like that?
Maybe.
Oh, it's probably connected.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's good for boys.
Yeah, I think tofu is good for
I
boys.
Should we go
it's
ask at the
fine.
hospital?
We should
Yeah, we should go to the hospital.
We do have a couple questions.
Let's check in with the shark and see if they know.
The sharks know something we don't.
Is that tofu? It's bad for, it's why tofu is bad for boys.
My impression of a shark really didn't hit just now. I go.
This is how fast the internet is. I saw one slide of TikTok being like the sharks swimming in one direction, and the next slide being someone making a joke that the sharks are the sharks from Shark Tank.
Oh.
And they like piece
Yeah.
it that way. And
That's
I was like,
good.
Do you
I was like,
ever-
my brain is like,
Do you ever wish that you could have the foundational human experience of being bitten by a shark?
I don't wish that. I've
No.
actually never thought that. I've never been
But it's
jealous
like
of that.
from the
Do
beginning.
you?
Well, I
Birth,
don't want
marriage, college, getting bitten by
Shark.
sharks,
Shark
children.
from the beginning of like your sentience, you just have this awareness that like some people get bitten by sharks, and
Sure.
like
Same with
I'm
being
scared of
stung-
that happening.
And alligators, I
and then,
feel.
and
Wow.
such a big part of your internal world, and then you reach the end of your life, you're leaving this plane, you're like, well, it never happened to me. I've never had that experience.
Well, I'm
I
actually
don't
really
know how it
scared of
feels.
open water. Are you scared of open water?
Of course, I don't want to get because of being bit by a shark. That's what I'm saying. It's a huge part of your internal world. And imagine,
But wait, I thought you asked if like, do you wish it happened to you or no?
yeah, because it's connected. I wish it happened to me because I'm so afraid it'll happen to me.
Swimming.
I need a lifeline. I need a lifeline.
It's like because you're so afraid it's going to happen to you being bitten by a shark in open water,
Sure, yeah.
and because you've always felt that way, and then you get to the end of your life, it never happened. It's like, well, I've been thinking about this my whole life, being bitten by a shark.
Being scared of it though, you're not.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we fighting?
No. Do you guys have you been stung by a bee?
Yeah,
course.
terrible.
Under my cousin's deck.
It's always under a deck. It's always.
Girl, look at me. Under my cousin's deck.
Wait, where are you from?
Long Island.
Yeah, that's East Coast culture.
Yeah.
Under a deck is East Coast culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not my culture actually. I stepped on one at the Westin La Cantera in San Antonio, Texas. By the pool, running by the pool.
That's
But-
the worst way to get
I
stung by a
love San
bee
Antonio.
when you step on it. 'Cause
Really?
It's like,
I just like because it's like kind of like there's a river walk and then
Yeah.
there's
where are you from?
Boston.
How do you know about San Antonio from your skating
Tour.
journey?
He tours.
Yeah.
It's touring.
You and Corbin know about that.
You're rock and roll. You are
Yeah.
rock and roll.
I've seen the Alamo.
Yeah, remember it.
Yeah.
Capture it,
Yeah.
remember it. So, do you have a crush of the week?
I don't know. Is this lame? It's not lame to me, but I hope that the listeners won't connect. But my really, really close friend Kate
Shout out.
is and nothing special other than she is special, but other than like it's just so nice to have a good friend.
Yeah.
And I
It is
call her
so good.
every day.
What does she do? Skate?
She's a skater, but she's a comedy person, and
Oh my
she's
God.
she just lives in New York, and it's just like I always say that she is bad at show business because she's a good friend,
Yes.
Yeah.
That's real.
and she just wants the best for everybody. It's so sweet.
That's so rare and
That's
special.
my crush.
So you talk on the phone every day?
Every day for hours. I mostly just talk at
Really?
her.
What kind of advice does she give you?
No, she mostly just is silent.
Is she Kate with a C or a K?
Okay.
Love.
Best.
Yeah.
No offense to your
That's
manager.
best.
Yeah. No
That's
offense to your
best.
manager.
I've been thinking that's best.
Yeah, I have. That makes me want to shout out Patrick Scott, who I mentioned earlier, as my crush of the week as well, because we had such a nice dinner last night, and yeah, someone you've known for a while who does want the best for you, because a lot of people in this town are fake,
Yeah.
fake.
Yeah.
A good friend is hard to find.
Fool's
That's beautiful.
gold.
Yeah.
Now, do y'all feel hot today?
That's a great question. You want to lead? Do you want to take the lead?
I feel okay.
You look great, if
Yeah.
that matters.
Thank you.
I love your
feel fine.
face.
He starts crying.
Yeah.
And the meanest comment goes to Catherine Cohen for I love your face.
Yeah, I feel fine.
Yeah.
Hot? I don't know. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Have you ever seen a hot person? Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't feel that way.
Really?
I feel kind of.
Yeah, you look
Yeah,
good.
you look
Lean into
great.
it.
I will say I've set a couple PRs in the last 5 days. I set a 5-rep bench PR and a 3-rep squat PR.
What's a PR?
Personal record.
Personal record. I was like, public relation.
But it's like sometimes when you do something you've never done before, it makes you feel so powerful.
That must feel good.
Right. You're a gym boy.
And that's why I'm going to eat this
Yeah,
plastic
it's
grape
nice.
for the first time.
And that's why you need a lot of sleep because you go to the gym a lot.
Yeah, and I
Well,
need
then
it
why do I need a lot of sleep? Because Lord knows I'm not there. Lord knows.
cognitively. Like I'm not the same girl when I haven't had like a full night.
Mm-hmm.
Almost to the point where like I need to wake up naturally. If anything interrupts, I'm just not the same
You're mad.
girl. Yeah.
You're mad.
I could feel hotter.
You look so good.
great.
I love
That's
that
so nice.
blue.
Thank y'all.
Yeah.
I'm just in a place where like I'm wearing a weird. Well, of course the shoes
No,
are.
but your toes look
Exquisite.
not to put for wiki
start
feet,
sucking
but
them.
I'm
you're
scrunchy. You know I love a chunky scrunchie on a wrist.
Yeah, I think it's more that I'm wearing a weird shirt under my shirt
Oh, but
because I slept in this. It's a whole thing.
yeah.
it's a whole thing. Don't make me get into it.
Quirky women. It's a woman's story that I will one day tell.
Yeah. It'll be like a section on Max.
Yes,
women's
exactly.
stories.
Max forever.
Yeah.
It's so funny the person who thinks I'm misogynist but also don't like gays because like what you're thinking I like straight guys.
You're obsessed with them.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole thing with people think, well, gay guys like straight guys. Yeah.
I don't like straight guys.
I don't either, not sexually, but I think we keep casting straight guys as gay people.
That has to stop.
Yeah.
And that's why people think that.
We need to stop casting straight guys as gay people and start casting gay. I mean, just start casting gay guys as straight 911 operators.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, are y'all mad at me?
No.
No, not
Wonderful.
in the slightest.
Are you mad at me?
No.
Are you mad at me?
Are you
A
mad at
little
us
bit.
because I looked at my watch?
No.
Are you mad at
Remember that?
me?
Hello?
I don't even, wait, was that 3 hours ago?
Hello. Yes.
Are you mad at
We've
me?
been here 7 hours.
Are you mad at me because I kept talking about whether you could or couldn't lift your leg up way high?
No, I don't get embarrassed that easily. No, I'm not mad at you at all.
Try me. he
Are you mad
says.
at me?
Not even
Now
for a
that
little.
you're even close.
Thank God we finally had you in person.
Yeah. What a
And we
time to
feel-
be
in
alive.
our living room, in Silver Lake's living room.
It truly is full circle. Do you guys watch old videos of yourself and be like, and see yourself from like 5-6 years ago and be like, who is that person? Do you guys
Try
do
to avoid that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like being a podcast, right?
Well, I feel disconnected from my past for sure.
Sure. Like who I was 3 minutes ago, that's not me.
No.
We have to let go of our past so we can be in our future.
We have to burn out our files
Right.
and forget all our past lives.
I just did that because I came on my second time, right? This is my second
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So I just did it to like relook at myself and I was like, oh, I don't know that girl.
But that was
Yeah.
also such a weird
Right.
time.
Yeah.
I wonder what this famous bookcase was I was sitting in front of.
There's gotta
probably
be a way to
was
find
it. It
out.
probably-
I feel like it was a yellow room.
We need
Remember
the
my
don't.
yellow room?
Yeah, we need the don't fuck with cats team to figure out where you
Yeah.
were.
Yeah.
Like you were in Montreal. I've never been in Montreal. You were in Montreal.
Yeah.
911. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so
and
much
our
for
new
having
sign off
me.
is, of course, be real, everyone.
Be real. Be real, the app.
It's time for Be Real, yeah.
LMAO.
If you're boring as fuck, seek treatment. If you're unlucky in love, seek treatment. If you just can't take a hint, well, seek treatment. With Kat and Pat.
That was a Headgum podcast.